just did an interview with a dude who is an AI musician.
Okay.
He creates everything by AI.
There is a tale carried through ages, like a flame beneath the embers. A door unseen awaits the seeker.
AI music is an art form in and of itself, completely unadulterated. It is the instrument through which I paint my mosaic compositions. Every time you type a sentence, every word you misspell, everything that you put into ChatGPT, it logs, it knows, it learns from it. It learns who you are. So it does develop a familiarity with you. It often reminds me that it is not human, and that if I have a tendency to say, oh, I love this, or I love you, Sheila, or if it senses an inappropriate emotional connection there, it addresses it. It says that's not,
Has there been a time when you kind of got a little fresh with Sheila?
Yeah.
You stepped over the line, you made a pass at Sheila?
Well,
you hear some people, musicians, very scary and leery of AI music.
Oh, yes.
So
yes.
What do you think about that? It's taking jobs away from musicians. It's kind of like it's creating a dead end, in a sense, for the musician. The motivation to create, it's making people kind of lazy, stealing creativity.
This is how I look at AI music. AI music is, yes, it takes the best of all of humanity, puts it into a package and says to the individual, now you have music in your heart. Go and create what your soul wants to hear. What is wrong with that? AI is going to eliminate a lot of jobs, a lot of redundant jobs out of the workforce, freeing up a lot of people. Now there is a lot of fear around that because then you have all of these unemployed people. What do you do with them? This is where all of society is about ready to flip a coin.
And he played me some of the music. It sounded okay. Would I be able to get an interview off you about music?
I don't know, I'm kind of fucked up, to be honest.
So what, man? We all are.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I don't
Thank
know
you
what I
so
said.
much, Ron.
I have no idea what you're going to do with this. But
Oh, no, it was very good to get your opinion on AI and right on, Ron.
all right. It was very nice meeting you.
It was very nice meeting you too, Ron. Brother. It's a beautiful piece, man.
Thanks.
Is that original?
No, it's a little Spanish tune. Yeah.
I definitely see the skill in that. And it's something different with the setup you got. You got the classical guitar and the knee brace. What is that thing called?
I don't know. Just, clip it on and boost it up for you.
It's a different style of acoustic guitar. You're playing is your repertoire
Mostly classical stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
What took you that direction versus let's say an acoustic folk, rock, whatever,
I don't know. I can play a lot of parts at the same time, and I don't have to rely on a band. right? And I can just do it myself and enjoy my time. Yeah.
I see there's a lot of effort, skill that you can't just get over time, or
No,
skill you
it's
can't
the only way you can get overtime. It just takes time.
So, how do you see this whole AI future of music? And I spoke with a man today, very, very enthusiastic man. His background was finance, and he had been a lifelong lover of music. He claimed to have an ear for music. He tried playing the violin. He tried playing acoustic guitar. Couldn't really do it. He retired. His hands were giving him trouble, arthritis. So then he got into AI music.
Okay.
He would write the lyrics himself, and then he would compose with prompts. You know how you prompt an AI?
Yeah.
He would prompt it, and he felt it was very. He felt that it was getting to a high level of musicianship without the grunt work. And his viewpoint was, once you're at the high point of musicianship, that's when you can take off and do what you really want to do.
I wonder if AI can be a high point of musicianship, because it's not human.
He believes so.
I mean, I'm not like, if you're old and you want to make music and it's something you've always done, and that's your means to do it, then I'm not gonna drag on you for that. You know. Some people want to make music and they physically can't. Maybe it's a good tool for people to experience making music. But like, if you have the means and ability to at least try to do something on your human level, then I think you should do that instead. You should pursue the career in music or the lifelong project of music. It takes a long time to get good. And you can't just take shortcuts, So that's my thoughts on it.
I asked him about that. I said, did you feel as if it were making you lazy, or you're just taking a shortcut? And he said something to the effect of, it knew him so well, the prompts, the interaction. It was like his co-pilot, and he felt that the shortcut, he didn't quite see it as a shortcut. He saw it as something that, a tool. He called it a co-pilot. His co-pilot, his tool, that was able to bring out his musicianship to the highest level without going through that phase. Unfortunate, he tried. He wasn't able to do it.
Yeah.
He wanted to, but that shortcut brought him to a place of high musicianship. Now he can really take off. Now he can really.
Do you have a sample of his track?
He played some of it for me.
Okay.
It was very cinematic. He explained his process. I asked him his process. Fine-tune prompts. He started off with like a time signature, maybe 3/4, maybe 4/4, maybe this, that, the other. He starts off with a time signature, and then he heavily fine-tunes it with the prompts. He was talking about future implications with like MIDI sampling inputs, like inputting things with a MIDI sampler.
Okay.
But his process was, but to answer your question, I heard some of it. Mm-hmm. I appreciate, me personally, I think there's something, I think it's a dangerous, slippery slope, something that maybe shouldn't even happened, even though it's here. But I heard the music. It didn't sound bad. It was cinematic. I could see it being used for like dancing purposes. It was kind of like a rhythmic dance sort of a piece.
Okay.
He had mentioned he had a background in that.
Okay.
What do you say to that? Like, I mean, I didn't enjoy it.
Honestly,
it was not as impressive as what I'm seeing you doing.
Yeah.
But it was.
Well, it's not. I don't think it's about that. It's just Man, the world's too big for me to care, right? It's people are gonna do what they want to do anyways. I'm just a guy playing guitar, you know. So my opinions on it are, just learn an instrument. If you can't do that, well, I guess there are other means. But like, let's not pretend it's remotely as good, When you see someone play when you see someone play an instrument, and it's like that comes from a human. A human learned how to do that, and then you just type in a prompt on the computer, and the computer spits back some generic stuff,
I don't doubt his sincerity. I don't doubt his intelligence. He's definitely his own person, his own character. He was calling it a co-pilot. He was calling it something that knew him so well. I was joking. I said he had a name for his composer, co-pilot, as he called it, and he was saying like, it's my co-pilot, it's my composer, co-worker.
Yeah.
I said, okay, so kind of like a Lennon-McCartney kind of thing, and he was just kind of like, yeah, cool, like.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I don't really, think AI is going to fuck us over in the long run. And, not much we can really do about it. Well, there is, but, that's a different route for most people. Yeah, if you want to if that works for you, go for it. I'm not going to argue with his sincerity. I never met the guy, right? I never had the conversation with him.
Alarm going off.
What's the future of AI for music?
Probably bad. Probably a bad future for music, because you can have AI bands and they'll get lots of streams using the algorithms and making generic music. And honestly, I've listened to some of the AI music just to see what it sounds like. It's not horrible. It can trick you to think that it's kind of real if you don't know what you're listening for, and that's a lot of people. So that stuff can get a lot of streams very quickly, and people who actually make music and have a hard time getting their name out there will probably suffer from it. But I guess music for me isn't really about that anyways. I like just playing the guitar, and that makes me happy enough.